Hey scrapbookers and crafters, this is Michelle at michellesizemore.com with 1L. I'm a Creative Memories advisor, and today you'll learn how to make this double page layout, super fast and easy layout using our birthday Jubilee collection. Now I'm going to show you the products that I used. I used this Fast and Fabulous paper from Birthday Jubilee, and I've got all of this stored in my Power Project folders and labeled it at the top. There are pockets on the top, right here on the lower front, 2 long pockets on the back, and a big pocket in the middle for the larger things. I love these, and this is how I store everything at home. Okay, so I use this paper. It's pre-designed paper, and I use these layered borders. I used 2 of these. I used the embellishments pack, the sticker pack, the variety mat pack. Actually, I'm not sure if I used this, but I wanted you to see it. It does come with this. And I used the artsy add-on pack. And then there's another pack of paper that goes with this that's just designer paper. But I did not use that, so I didn't include it in this right now. So I'm going to set all this aside. And let's get started. So I'm going to pull out everything that I used, and this is in a Power Project sleeve, which is open at the top and the side. It's just a sort of a temporary holding place when I'm working on projects to put everything for one project together so that I can easily slip it all out. And then I can reuse that sleeve for another project. All right, so set all this aside and show you. So this is already pre-designed, so it saves me so much time. This is sort of like our Fast and Fabulous pages, except that it's paper, which you can either mount on top of a page or put in a top-loading pocket page. Okay, so I started, so this is basically the other side of this paper, because I wanted one side to be like this. Okay. So I am going to get this out. This is so great because it's already pre-made and pre-cut and everything. And it's even layered to make it look a little bit 3D. They put some little foam squares in here. So this is already done for me. So I'm going to just mount that on here, on top of this blue part, and grab my repositionable tape runner, grab my silicone mat, and put some repositionable tape runner on the back here. And I'm going to try to make sure I hit the top and bottom of each piece of this, because again, it is layered. Okay, and then I'm going to mount this on top here. Now, I forgot to get the paper out for this, so I'm just going to show you what I did here. As you can see, this does not have this blue border here. I had another piece of this that did have the blue border, and I literally just cut it off and mounted it on top here so that I would have a matching border here. So this one is actually attached to the page. This one is one that I added on top. So, and I didn't even have to measure because I just cut like along the line. Okay, so that's how I got that. Sorry, I forgot to get that out to show you, but I think you can get the idea just fine. So really, for this page, all I did was put this here, and then I added in a few stickers and die cuts. It's so super easy. So I'm going to show you what I added in. There is this die cut, but I cut the bottom of this off because I didn't need that. And then on that, I added this sticker right here. Here, I just cut that out, and then I kind of tucked it in. Well, let's just actually do it. Let's do it. So, instead of talking about it, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut this off. I like this, and I'll probably use it on something else, but I just didn't need it for this particular thing. And the bottom of this is going to be tucked down underneath, so it doesn't matter that I didn't completely cut it round, okay? So this is the matching piece right here. I'm just going to redo this. So I tucked that under here, But first I would put some repositionable tape runner on the back. You don't need a lot. Tuck that under there and add my little sticker here. And then I added this little package right here, which is this. Now only, I don't want to waste this, so really only the top part shows. So I'm going to cut this bottom part off, and I think I can reuse that by kind of combining it with some other stickers and things. And so I'm going to put some repositionable tape runner on the back here and tuck that in under there so it looks like a package with a bow is peeking out past these circular fans. And then right here I just added these 2 sparkler stickers, which were off this sticker. And again, all of this is Birthday Jubilee. And I put one here. I'm just duplicating what I did here, and one here, just to kind of fill in the space, which would be right before where the photo is, so it wouldn't just look blank, about like that. So that is all the design work. I mean, it's so super easy. I didn't even have to cut anything. Now I'll show you how to do the photos. So I've got some index cards here that are just my pretend photos. They're 4x6. And so if you have a 4x6 photo like right here, you're just going to put that there with repositionable tape runner. And then these are all 4x5. So I'm going to take 3 of these and cut to 4x5 with my photo trimmer. And basically they're already 4 inches this way. So basically I just need to cut 1 inch off of one side to make it, instead of being a 4x6, to be in a 4x5. So I'm going to line this up at the 1 inch mark right here, underneath my clear protector there. Hold it down and cut. Okay, so that would be how I would get my 3 4x5s. And then I would just mount them here and here like this with my repositionable tape runner. Or you can use a regular tape runner. I just use repositionable in case I need to pick things up and move it. So that's how I did page 1. And then for side 2, or page 2 is this one. So I told you that I cut a piece of this darker blue and mounted it down, and then put my fan on there, my row of fans on there, just like I did here. And then I just added a few embellishments. I added this right here. This is a birthday, a celebration cake. And then added this little cupcake. And then this little Time to Celebrate sticker came from the Artsy Add-ons little pack. Added that there. And that's with my repositionable tape runner. And then I just wanted to add a little bit of like confetti or something. So I just punched out these little hearts. I think that came from probably, I'm trying to find it. We have a scalloped heart border maker cartridge. Yeah, it's right here. I'm not sure if it came from that. Those look really tiny, but let's try that. It's been a bit since I made this, so I can't remember exactly. Okay, so I'm going to grab my border maker system. And we're going to see if this is it. I'm going to put this in with the metal pieces sticking out. And I actually don't need this part because I just want to cut a couple of hearts. Now I need some of this blue and orange. So I'm going to look in my stash of paper down here. And I'm going to put this inside that little open area and punch. Yeah, those are the hearts. So that's how to get like a little heart with your border maker cartridge. And since you're just punching a single, you just need a few little hearts. You don't need the paper tray and all that. You can just put your paper in here and punch. And that's how I got these. Now I want to show you, see how tiny these are? I want to show you this lifter stick. I love this thing. It's a newer product, but it you can pick things up with it like this. And it's just sort of gummy, and then stick it down. So I would have put some repositionable tape runner on the back and then stick it down. So that's this lifter stick. So I just cut a few, punched a few hearts out of the blue and then this kind of orangey color. And then just mounted everything with a repositionable tape runner, and we're done. So let's look at it one more time, get all this out of the way. And I want to say this birthday Jubilee collection is new. It's the end of January 2025 right now when I'm making this video, so it's new, and it coordinates super great with our Noteworthy Days collection. So you can mix and match the papers together, and I love that. So I think this year that they're going to kind of have the Noteworthy Days collection as our kind of staple collection, and then introduce new things to go along with it. But we'll still have lots of other products too that aren't in this collection, but I love how it all works together. And once I'm done with this, I would take my album. So this is our designer paper, so it's pretty thin. And it's not like thick like cardstock, which is good for the purpose it is. And then I'm just going to open my book. And I could either mount this on top of my pages. Like I could put some tape runner on the back and then just mount it on top with tape runner. And have two like regular pages side by side and then put my protectors on. And these are Spargo pages. These are my favorites. We also have white pages and we have black. I've kind of mixed them together. And then we have top loading pages. So these are our top loading pages. So if I wanted to put these in here, I would take out this white. You can scrap on the white if you want to. I would just take it out because I don't really need it. And I'm going to save this and use it as white cardstock or make future pages on it. And then just slip in my pages. I like to make pages that are side by side so that it looks like cohesive, like it all goes together, like one design. That's my favorite way to do things. I don't always do it like that, but I do. So there you go. So you've got these, your pages in your pockets. And then if you want to, you can scrap on the back. It would have been smart if I had done the design in the right direction so that I could scrap on the back, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Or on the back of this is just plain. Or if you don't want to scrap on the back of that, you could just make more pages with paper and slide them in back to back. They work fine back to back. So like this. And then, you know, the reason I take my cardboard out if I'm going to use our thinner paper is that I don't want to weigh the book down, and you can get a lot more in your book that way. So thanks for watching my video. Again, this is the Birthday Jubilee collection, and I do love it. I think it's a pretty collection. I think it's very versatile. I think it works well for men or women or boys or girls. It's just a good color combination. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.